Hi everyone, this is going to be a short video for those people who um, used to use Meeting Room Manager and are now going to be using Google Calendars to book their meeting room spaces. So there's a couple ways to do this. I'm going to show you two of them. Both are fairly simple. If you simply just want to go in and book a meeting room, you don't want to add any guests or information, the simplest way to do this would be, obviously you have to be logged into your Google account. So go to your Waffle and open up your calendar. Now, when you open up your calendar, quite often, lots of us show many different calendars at a time, which can make it a little tricky to see. So what I normally do is just display the calendar that I'm looking at that time only. I'll show you how to do that in a second. So the only thing that you need to know from here is what room you would like to book. So if you are booking the ESC in-service room or the Hinton Learning Services fish tank, you just have to know the name of that. We have already set permissions, so there's only a few people in the division who are able to actually book the rooms. Everyone should be able to view the rooms to see if it's booked or not. So let's today book the HLSC fish tank. So rather than looking through all of my lists, I'm just going to type under other calendars here, I am going to type HLSC and all of the rooms there are going to come up. So each room has its own calendar. So the room that I'm going to book today is the Hinton fish tank, or the HLSC fish tank. So when I click on that, it's going to open the calendar. And you might not notice that it's actually open, but it is, and I know it is because I have this little blue mark right here. So I'm going to, on my drop-down menu, I'm going to display this calendar only, just so I know what I'm booking. If I want to book a meeting on August 8th, I simply double-click August 8th, and it will bring up a calendar event. So I can call it Meeting with Learning Services. I can set the time, or I can book it all day. If I only want to book it from 11 a.m. until 1:30 p.m., I can do that, just like a regular calendar event. Seems a little silly to add the date, or sorry, to add the location when you're actually booking a room that is a location, so you can skip that part. If you want to add a description, you can. If you want to add an attachment, you certainly can. And you can even add guests from here. So you can invite a DLT group, you can invite individual teachers. Obviously, that's up to you. So if you want to, just type in the name, click, and add people. I'm sure we're all familiar with that. And if you're not, there's another video you can watch on how to do that. So once you have all your information in, it's really important that you click the Save button. And normally you would probably send an invitation, but you don't have to. I'm not going to at this point. So I'm going to choose Not Send. But now you'll notice on the HLSC fish tank calendar, I have my meeting with LS booked on the 11th. Or sorry, for 11 o'clock. So that's one way to do it. Another way to do it, and the way that I do it most often, is I just book from my own calendar. Most of my meetings just play into this setup very well. So very similar, I have my calendar up. If I want to book a meeting on the 17th of August, I would double click on the 17th of August. Now you're going to notice here that it says Kelly Smith, and it doesn't say a room. The last one had a room here because we were booking directly on that room calendar. This time I am booking a room through my calendar, so it's a little bit different. So again, I can put my title of the meeting here, an LS meeting. Let's say it's all day. I can also add a video meeting detail in case someone is unable to attend in person. They can come in and there will be a link here for them to sign into a Google Hangout. Okay, so now on my calendar, I've just created an event. So I have to go and I have to finish what I've started here. I haven't booked a room yet. So I'm going to, just where it says guests here, I'm going to click on rooms. And all of the rooms that come up are the ones that are going to be available on August 17th that are available all day. So if you're looking for a room and it doesn't show up in this list, that is simply because it is not available that day. And if you want to see who has it booked, you would have to go back into the calendars and look. So I'm going to book the fish tank for this event, so HLSC fish tank. And you will see now that I am the only participant and the fish tank room is booked. If I want to add guests, I simply toggle back to guests, and now I can add as many guests as I would like. If I want to attach an agenda, I can as well. So now I'm going to click save. And again, you can send or not send. I'm going to choose not to. And what's going to happen is that event is now going to be on my calendar on the 17th, right here. But you can also see that it's on the the HLSC fish tank calendar as well. So it does the job both ways for you. So that is essentially how you book rooms. If you have any questions or concerns or comments or need help, please don't hesitate to contact the technology department or email me, kelsmith@gypsd.ca. Thank you very much.